But hey, grande finale of the Classic Yacht Symposium. So we have done this quite many times already in the past year. So it's a Pecha Kucha presentations. Those ones who don't know what is Pecha Kucha, it means that we will have 20 pictures chosen by the speakers. And those will be here only 20 seconds each. So each one of them will be having 6 minutes and 40 seconds in total to tell the story of their choice. That's a very challenging format, but it's super fun. And the first speaker who we will have here today is Barry Pickthall. He's one of the world's foremost yachting photographers and journalists. He has published actually 32 books to date and has covered the world of yachting for over half a century. Barry is the only journalist to have covered every Whitbread from the very first start in 1973 until the final race before it transitioned to Volvo Ocean Race. I think Barry has done the impossible, so he has selected 20 pictures from his archive. So please, Barry. Here we go. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I've never done this before. Yeah, thank you very much. I can't even spell what it's called. What is it? Pecha Kucha. Okay. So I started off as if I can talk for 1 minute, half a second? Good, okay. I started off life as a boat builder, trained then as a naval architect, couldn't find any work and became a journalist. And from that, in the late 60s, I learned how I had to illustrate my own photographs and illustrate my articles and everything else. And we're off. Right, okay. So this is a little story about the art of photography. Oh, there we go. And Morris Rosenfeld was a newspaper journalist in America, in New York, and he discovered the America's Cup. And he made a complete living on it. And he had huge symmetry with his photographs. And it was very different from the time. And then Keith Beacon, they both used plate cameras. Now, a plate camera, nowadays they take 1,000 pictures in one race. And he had 8 plates for the day. Yes. So these are some of the pictures there. Go on. Yeah. So, go on. It should change. Yes. Right. And then we had. I'm not sure which one I'm talking to, but anyway, Eileen Ramsey was a photographer in the. It's that one I meant talking on. I'm sorry, Rainbow. Well, you've done all of Rainbow. I don't have to say anything. But beautiful pictures. Here we go. So Eileen Ramsey came to the fore she must be one of the first women photographers straight after the war. And she used a Rolly, and she told me, I don't take pictures, Barry, I make pictures. And she developed a routine of her own of being right down with the water. And that's what you can do with a 6x6 camera, because you look down the lens. And she came up with these wonderful pictures, which were very different to the chocolate box shots that Beacon and the others were taking. And this one, I'm not going to have time to talk about it, but this is on the River Thames, and she was right down by the water taking this. And then she'd finished the race. She saw another 6 or 7 photographers further down, all trying the same thing. Yeah, she thought, that's my idea. You know. Anyway, this picture here is taken, she did a lot of commercial photography as well, but she's right in the transom, right by the water, doing this. So, and the other thing she was very good at, go on, swap them over. Yes, look, I'm ahead of the game here. Yes. She was brilliant at portrait photography. And she did all the photography for Francis Chichester. And you can read the tables there on her photograph, and it was remarkable because everything was really pin sharp. And then we had Alistair Black, who developed a totally different routine. He had a Nikonos camera, 35mm lens, and a wetsuit. And he went on board to dinghies and everything to get as wet as possible. And again, he only had 36 frames to work on in the whole day. And he came up with these wonderful photographs. We've got his archive as well, and he did it offshore as well as on the dinghies. But these are the pictures that made his name. Come on. Right, look at this, eh? This is Capozzino. He's an Argentine photographer. He's got a 9-foot rib. No, not even a rib, it's a rubber inflatable. And he goes out of from the River Plate, and he takes these extraordinary pictures. And here's one. Did you know that IOR boats capsized? Well, he got one. You'll see it in a moment. Yes. But anyway, I don't know I'd like to be out there in a rib that small, let alone be on this boat here. But you'll see it in a second. Here we go. Yeah, amazing, eh? Yeah, so he's got a fantastic archive of images like this, and we're very privileged to have some of them in the library. But come on, I can start with the next story, yeah. This is Marichar 3. My story about her is probably a bit longer than this. But this is the end of her transatlantic record, and she broke it. She was doing 23 knots here, down a wave at the Lizard. And they broke all the battens, putting up all the sails for us in the helicopter. This is a story before social media. This is Jean-Luc Van den Heede in the BOC race. And he ran aground, he fell asleep on a winch, by the way, in the cockpit. He fell asleep and ran aground on the beach. And we were 2 hours away by helicopter to go and photograph it. So I rang the local paper 50 yards away, and they ran down and took it. And that made that guy's story and his newspaper. Then we started taking pictures underwater. This one is Daniel Forster. This one here is Carlo Belenghi. I think they're stunning. And it's done with a camera on a broomstick. And you just hope for the best. And this is because you can't see what pictures he's taking. But then, now we get to the Marmite bit. This is Carlo Belenghi's work as well. He's discovered what a computer can do. Yes. And this is just from his thoughts. The computer then produces the picture. He's now the same age as me, and he says, I can't produce these pictures, I can't go. He's done some wonderful stuff like this. A lot of people would like this as art. There's nothing to do about sailing, it's just art. And he's doing really well. Anyway, there's no photograph in it at all. It's all computer generated. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Barry.